Alas, no, hold on. Boop, boop. Yeah, no, no toilet stream. Sorry to break it to you. Get this out of my way. I'm also actually, I'm on YouTube right now as well. I don't know if this will work properly. I don't even like you. I've never streamed on YouTube. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Baby's first time. Now, the fun part is, it just sent me some sort of notification, and I don't know what it was. Life is fun, life is grand. Ba-da-da-da-da. As everyone that was ever born knows, I ate ice cream even though I'm lactose intolerant. So, what did I do? Oh, I broke my OBS. OBS, please. Please, go back. What did I do? You're in 2 places at once. Scary. Oh, okay, there we go. I see it now. Hi, oh, look at you. You're in that chat. Can I pop this out? Pop out chat. Very good. I don't want to see how it's going on YouTube. I don't care. I do care. I'm scared. I'm scared. This is baby's first time. I'm baby. I haven't even opened the game yet. I'm just like, because I'm testing things. Okay, we've got the ad break going. I'm going to turn off the background music here. I'm just going to put on this. You're my #1 fan. Oh, why am I looking this so far away? Okay. Let me just adjust me real quick because I can't be... There we go. Hi, it's me. Your #1 fan person. I could barely watch one chat. That's right. I said that like bag of chips and Snatch Game. Can you... You're doing this to confuse me. You hate me. You hate me so bad. Yeah, that's right. I was opening up a game. Doing what? I don't know. I can't imagine what. Batch. I think I uncentered my game on accident. Let's see if we can fix that. No, it's pretty good. Brunk. My YouTube username is such a dox. Well, good news for you. Nobody cares. Aha! It's time for Takumi and his new friends, the bees! I was thinking about that earlier. Why that bitch got bees? Okay, so... let me turn this down a little bit. Okay. I have a theory. I have a theory. Or here's the thing. I was already said my theory before. Like, I think... Let me move me like this. Here. The bitch got bees because he's cool and rad, right? Okay, so... Sorry, I'm like swishing around a bit. I think it's Ado. One, he's not good at staying dead. I doubt he could stay dead if he wanted. Like, not even if he wanted. He's that... Something wrong with that boy. I doubt that death can stop him. Two, whoever the sponsor is so fucking sassy. It has to be Ado. It has to be. Nobody else is, like, getting off on everyone else's despairs that much. This is not the right file. But that's easy, because I just go like this. So we were... Here? 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 Ooh. Here? Here! Join the invader hunt. Yes. Here we go. We got it. We found it. And by invader hunt, I'm pretty sure that means Ava. Maybe the sponsor's new character isn't responsible for Gaku's death. I feel like the mystery of who killed Gaku being a character we never saw before is, like, absurdly cheap. Yeah. Yeah.
Get ready.
There is the possibility of it being a new character. If someone on YouTube where's my alert. I did not set up alerts for YouTube because I forgot about that. Smile.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for
the sound went away.
Greatness.
You couldn't hear me getting flushed. Could you guys hear me getting flushed? I didn't hear it. Flynn for gore. What a surprise.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the
Vile
vile
and barbaric. Why am I listening to this dude? I will get my toilet stream. No. You'll get your toilet stream when, how do I say? When Twitch is about to ban me, and I say, not if I ban myself first. Oh, I forgot I was reading. I know how to read. Hold on. It's morning. I barely slept last night. I woke up over and over again, seeing Kurara's face when she died in my nightmares. They won't get away after killing my friends so horribly. If I could, I'd kill them right now. Right. But right now, we're too weak. We can't beat them. One poor attempt to revolt and we'd just be massacred. For now, we just have to obey. We just have to play the game. Okay, Jigsaw. They wanted us to come back to the leisure lounge when we woke up. I hurried off to the leisure lounge. Also, I really want it to be Ado because I miss him. He's my little guy. Isn't it weird how the second loop Takumi is having less Karuha dreams? I think it depends on the day. It also doesn't always emphasize. I think it's implied in other routes that it does always happen. But I don't think there's going to be like or I should say it always happens and it's the same dreams on the same day. On the same days as before. So, just a little food for thought. Not sussy at all. But yeah, I mention it because I don't know if it'll be thrown here. Because they're not going to put every detail in every route the same over and over again. Because it's going to get annoying to do the same exact things over and over again. Sussy baka. I don't know what that means you just said. No, you're right. Sussy baka. On my way to the leisure lounge, I came across Nozomi and Moko in the hall. Nozomi, are you okay? You're so pale. I couldn't sleep last night. I just can't believe it. Karuha. She's gone. Karuha. Kurara. Whoops, I said the wrong fucking name. Kurara, I didn't know what to say. What could I do for her after she lost a close friend? News memories are projected onto who is doing it. Ooh, who indeed? We buried her. Make sure you say goodbye to her later. Okay, Takumi? Yeah, I promise I will. They're not gonna get away with killing Kurara. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge her. But now's not the time. They're a bit too strong for us right now. So we're all going to play this game for a little while and wait for our chance. For now, we just have to push all this grief down and grit our teeth. Knowing how to bide your time is an important part of fighting. Nozomi was barely able to hold steady on her own 2 feet. Moko looked after her as they walked to the leisure lounge. Is it leisure or leisure? I guess it's one of those things where both are right. Right? I made a vow to myself as I watched Nozomi walk away. No matter how this game turns out, I'll protect Nozomi to the end. Also, I was thinking the other day, everyone thinks Takumi killed Gaku because he killed Edo earlier, but the MO doesn't match. Takumi ate Edo, but Gaku is distinctly uneaten. Okay. That makes sense. It's leisure. Typing it out for me. You're such a bitch. Chat, kill this man. No, not just Nozomi. I won't let anyone else die. You're the one who asked me. Shut up. Leisure? So leisure? I think leisure sounds fancy though, doesn't it? Because I came back here to protect them and grab a hold of the future where we can find happiness. At last, I present to you the rules of the invader hunt. Once we were all in the leisure lounge, the sponsor began to explain the rules without any preamble. The rules are exceedingly simple. All you have to do is hunt the creatures known as the invaders. You will gain points for every invader hunted, which will be tallied.
And reflected in the live rankings.
See, they're having way too much fun. It's gotta be Edo. I don't care how dead he is. He'll find a way. The names of everyone in the room were shown on a screen being held up by two bees. Where did he get bees, though? I kept thinking about this all morning for some reason. Where did he get bees? These giant green bees.
One round lasts 10 days. The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed. Their cryptoglobin drained by my bees.
I'm just taking a picture of this because if somebody sent this specifically to me, like, out of context, while I was playing Route Zero, I would have been like, huh? Do you think Oprah has seen the bee meme? I do wonder. I mean, at this point, somebody must have shown her, right? Bees. No, the thing is, when Edo is being evil and he's so much more malicious, he isn't this sassy. The sponsor's like absurdly sassy. I don't know. When Edo's winning, oh, he's fucking sassy. When he knows he has the upper hand, or if he knows that, I don't know, he's just naturally sassy. He really loves lying to people. No, actually, it's not that he likes lying to people. He likes being the winner of whatever the little game is. And he's always got little games going. Oh, that's more proof. It's a game. He loves his little games. Executed. Kurara's death was proof that this was no bluff. Week 2 of asking where the Edo fanfic is when I finish all the routes. But also, don't expect anything saucy. They are teenagers. I don't care if they're like, oh, they're actually 18. They're teenagers. They're in high school. I feel like the sponsor's power is clearly B-related when Edo's is like edgy death powers. That's true. But another thing, Edo finds a way. I'm just like talking of Edo. I'm like, Edo can do whatever he wants, because he's the little bestest boy. I don't know how to read, so whatever works. That's fair. That's fair. You haven't read my Guild Wars fanfic yet. I've been uploading it to AO3 and everything. I've got like 3 chapters up. That's a lie. I think I have 2 chapters up. I don't remember. I've got chapters up. And yes, I am still working on that. Yes, I think about Bram and Drail every fucking night. That's when I go to bed, I like snuggle under my blankie and I'm like, ooh, does it have an audiobook? Shut up. I snuggle under my blankie and I'm like, ooh, what's going on? And in my head, I'm like, okay, time for fun daydreams. And I think about Bram and Drail kissing, and then I go, ChatGPT, read this smut to me. Shut up. My theory, the sponsor takes off his helmet and he's a giant bee. A giant bee with Edo's hair. Just Edo's hair plopped on top. They could easily kill us all. In short, we need to try and kill as many invaders as possible. I'm glad we don't have to actually kill each other or anything. I mean, not glad, but if we're just hunting invaders, then we just keep fighting defensive battles, right? Exacting audio thing of one of our own fanfics? Yeah, I do. I have a friend that, I haven't been in that fandom in a while, so I don't know what she's up to, but I do have a friend that will, like, sometimes do audio, of her fics. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that people really enjoy, that a lot of people do. I couldn't. I don't like to register that whatever I wrote was mine. Well, actually, no, I am getting to that point, but I don't want to put it, like, in my own voice. You know what I mean? I need the detachment of, like, yes, I wrote this, but this is not reflective of me in any way. Because I write some weird shit sometimes. That's the same shit we were doing anyway. Not at all. What you were doing was merely defending your base. Hunting and defending are entirely different. To hunt, you must go out. The playing field is the space outside of the school. You will not receive points for any invaders killed at the school, no matter how many. We can't get points anywhere in the area shaded red. That's anywhere within school grounds. That means if we want points, we'll have to go hunt down invaders wandering outside. I will say, my one nitpicky thing that both Kodaka and Uchikoshi do, and I understand why, but they're very repetitive of their points. They don't need to explain everything. But I typed this up here on screen. Yes, it does. Look, it's right there. You dumb bitch. It's right there, you dumb bitch. It's a little slow. I will say YouTube's responses are quite slow. That's crazy. I know. I'm amazing. I figured that out totally. I totally did it all really well on purpose. Ava is safe then. Oh, yeah. But I don't think she's... I think that... Here's what I think. I think they're going to make a golden snitch situation where they're going to let her be free and, like, whoever kills her first gets the most points or something. Like, an obscene amount of points so that whoever's on bottom has a chance to catch up. Is my guessaroni. That means if we want points, we'll have to go hunt down invaders wandering outside. I was saying, like, Kodaka and Uchikoshi, they very... Your icon is cute. I see it. It's a little otter with a hat, right? But yeah, they reiterate their points a lot. Like, they really want to drive it home to you. Uchikoshi, it's necessary. Uchikoshi does some shit that I'm like, I don't understand no matter how many times you tell me, so please tell me again. But, like, not always. I say that because, like, we didn't need this. It's like, we will not receive any points for... Okay, you will not receive any points for invaders killed at the school. It's like, we can't get points anywhere in the area shaded red. That's anywhere within school grounds. It's like, come on. That's what the guy just said. Otherwise, good writers who also have a habit of constantly reiterating the same points in exposition, even if it's stuff a regular reader should know. Oh, yeah. It's hard to trust the reader because sometimes when you're so close to the work, I can see why. Because you're like, did I mention this before? How long ago did I mention it? Is it something that somebody's going to remember? You know what I mean? But, like, me as a writer, I'm learning that you have to trust the reader. You really have to trust the reader. You have to pretend that everything you say that they remember immediately. You have to pretend that the things that aren't said yet, that they already know. Even if they don't, because it's about leading up to that. It's a work in progress. I'm learning. Because I also, when I used to write, it's very much like that. I was reading one of my old comics where there's a lot of characters saying things that anyone familiar with these characters would know, like how their powers work or hinting at backstory points. Yeah. Yeah. Once you notice it, it's so... I've been a little bit picky in what I read lately, specifically because of that. I'm very like, alright, if you have repeated the same point to me more than once in the first chapter, I'm outie. Unless it's like clearly a character thing, like the character's going manic. So we're being forced to fight outside of the ring then. It's too much for a shut-in like me to be forced outside like this. Oh, what a mood though. He's so relatable. Hashtag relatable. But what happens if the invaders attack the school while we're all out there? If a commander strikes when the place is empty, it's the end of the line. All you need to do is engage them before they infiltrate the school grounds. They say a good offense is the best defense after all. Then we can't stray too far from the school. If we're not careful about how many battles we fight out there, we'll end up disqualified for going out of the ring. So we need to hunt in a place where we can quickly return to the school if something happens. How are you going to track how many invaders we hunt down out there? You're not counting on our honor system, right? Someone would definitely end up lying about their numbers. Just go, I'll deal with it and refuse to elaborate. Oh man, I hope. I'm so excited for the sponsor. Like, whoever they are, I'm already much delighted. I'm so delighted by them. Unfortunately for you guys, I fixed my mic settings, so if I like, scream, you guys can hear it. When I look back on some streams where I like parts where I know I started screaming, my mic cut off, so you guys didn't get all of it. So say goodbye to your fucking eardrums, lads. These bees will count your point. Ah, I see the bees. I understand everything. Whenever you kill invaders, they will count the points and report them to me. In other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions while we're playing this game. Guess running away isn't going to be an option. And last but not least, the most important rule of all. You are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway. Anyone who defies me will immediately become food for my bees. Try not to lose your cool. A rather tyrannical, one-sided rule, isn't it? Does this mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us? Don't worry, I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. The most important rules to have fun. Oh yeah, have fun is the second most important. Yeah, right? Exactly. It's gotta be Ado, because he sticks to the rules of his game. In other words, they won't hurt us as long as we do what they want, or we do what they say. But you're the one who enforces these rules. If you turn on us, we're entirely without recourse. I intend to run this game as fairly as possible, otherwise things would be very boring. Oh, it's definitely him. Oh, that is the most Ado thing I've ever fucking heard. That's him. I had to smack the monitor, which wasn't a good idea. My webcam's on there. I had to smack him real quick. I'm making a little, it's so tiny. It's smaller than the palm of my, it's like half the size of the palm, a third of the size of the palm of my hand, but I'm making a little Tsum Tsum out of felt of Ado, but I'm waiting for the squeak toys that I ordered to arrive on Saturday, and that way I could go slam, smack it down, and it'll squeak. There'll be a route or ending where the game ends early because we somehow go to the spots. Oh, probably. Oh, probably. There's a lot of endings and stuff like that. Let me just, like, without context, like, there are a lot of times where an ending can happen just so out of nowhere. Like, this. That's an ending. Right there. I don't know what it is. It's only on day 14. What did I do? Well, you'll tell the others. Okay. I remember that one was really good. That one was really good. Sorry, I can't remember. If Ado had killer bees that could eat everyone, he'd just do that. Yeah, but he's a sadistic little fuck. He's gotta have fun with it. I promise not to violate the rules. Please trust me on that. There's no way we could trust them, but we're in no position to argue. Also, I like that you're like, what if it's not Ado? Here's why it's not Ado. And I'm like, oh, here's why it's Ado. Like, I love that we're having, like, we're throwing the theories back and forth. But Ado is about the thrill. What a thrill! You're saying watching bees eating people isn't thrilling? That's very true. You're right, Arrow. It can't be Ado. It's gotta be someone who doesn't, no, because he's gotta, be, be, they're me spotted. I don't remember words. I love the sponsor. Whoever the sponsor is, I love them. Hearts and kisses. Now then, that concludes the explanation of the rules. It's so funny. They're like if Zero had a person. I'm not discounting 8 of. Oh yeah, keeping it. Yeah, exactly. We gotta expect some bullshit. There are plenty of other hidden rules, but I'm not so inclined as to give them all away at this juncture. Oh, what a fuck. I love this. It's Terumi. Come up with strategies on your own. Doing is learning. The sponsor looked at all of us and shouted,
Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can.
I'm smiling ear to ear. Cat ear to cat ear. I love this little fuck.
The invader hunt has hereby officially begun.
Yippee! Without so much as a moment to prepare, the game was on. But I wasn't sure how I was supposed to handle our newly assigned task. I decided to go back to my room and prepare to leave school grounds. Yay! Yippee! Yay! The Invader Hunt is a point-based hunting game. I decided to review the rules of the game. Please don't review them to me, I understand them already. Oh, okay. The rules themselves were simple. All we really had to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field was outside school grounds. Even if we killed an invader, if it happened in a school facility or in the schoolyard, it wouldn't count. Basically, no matter what we do in a defensive battle, it wouldn't be worth any points. Everybody hates you and thinks you're a murderer. Now we have, like, oh, you're right! They all think I'm a murderer! Where we don't do the invader hunt, does the sponsor just kill everyone with bees? Oh, I don't know. I wonder. Eventually, okay, once we get to the end of it, what I'm gonna do... This is how I go through, any of the storylines. Just an example over here. Whee! Pretend this is day 100, right? Pretend this is, like, the killing game, this bottom one here. And let's say, okay, so once we finish that, I'm gonna go up to the last choice that we had and do the extra choice. And then keep doing that. Keep going back and back and back until we've completed everything on the branch. Going backwards. If that makes sense. If we wanted points, we had to go out exploring and hunt down any invaders we come across. But it's way too dangerous to constantly be fighting out there. If we died outside school grounds, the drones wouldn't collect our bodies and the revive-o-matic wouldn't revive us. Death would truly be final. We have to be careful so we don't die. And if we want to do that, we should probably form teams. In a team, there'd be someone there to have our backs, and we could look after one another to keep each other alive. Shrek. Why'd you say Shrek? Why'd you do this to me? Because, like, I'm still thinking whoever the sponsor is, he didn't kill Gaku. He's purposely cagey about it when Takumi accused him, but Gaku's death doesn't fit the sponsor's BMO either. That's true. That's true. I do think... Alright, hear me out. There's 2 killers. I'm pretty sure there's 2 killers. I think I know who the other killer is too. And if it is who I think it is, it's very funny. For a lot of reasons. It's so funny for a lot of reasons.
The hits start coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Why do you do this to me? Oh, I forgot to give you guys your little ghosts! Oh my god, hold on. I can't believe I forgot. I don't know. I think the killer is Hiroko still. That'd be interesting. I shan't say more on the subject. I think the killer is Arrow. I don't think so. I think Arrow would not survive a killing game. It was 6 shiny Beedrills. Never mind. Arrow with shiny Beedrills, we're dead. But that's okay. I understand. I too would feel that way. I would also use the Beedrills. There is a way to get stream avatars working for YouTube as well, but I do not know how yet. I'm technically not supposed to be multi-streaming like this. I definitely shouldn't have, like, the chat up, but I'm to this point with Twitch, I was like, go on, do it! Shoot me! I won't die! I do a good job at a killing game? Yeah, I know. Suppose a class weapon. Ooh. What's that? What's that face? I was gonna pull up the clip of our good boy Carlos. Shoot me, I won't die. But no. I don't know if I'm gonna keep streaming Zero Time Dilemma because replaying it is just me like trying not to laugh. If I do replay it, or if I do keep playing it, I'm be like, hey, spoilers. This is for people who either don't care about spoilers or have seen the game before, because we're gonna laugh at all the shit that we've seen together. It's so funny. When we were streaming it, the whole time we were laughing our asses off with like the mic muted. Like, it was too much. It was too much. Name would say some shit about the piranha bit. The piranha bit. Do you remember the piranha bit? Where Mira was like, Mira. I'm calling her Mira. Mira, aquí. It's like, what if you put a piranha in a tank of fish? Like, it was too much. It was so much. We need comrades if we want to survive. This guy just accidentally, what kind of sicko would do that? Man. They're just doing some Squid Game shit here. It's like, we need teams. Okay, before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. I do remember the twist of the Q route, and it's extremely funny. Can I talk about it here? I wish I could say yes, but I don't know who in this chat hasn't played. And we can't be, and it's not reliable. Like, Twitch will say, like, you've got one person watching, and there will be, like, 5 people. So, I don't know, just in case. But we could absolutely talk about it in this Discord server with, like, the spoiler brackets. Yep, hashtag dead. I decided to go talk to everyone to see if anyone would want to team up with me. By the way, low-key kind of thinking about getting a 2D model again now that I've, like, solidified my look for the most part. With the 3D model, I could still, like, change some things and add some things whenever I want, but, I mean, for the most part, this is gonna stick. Like, the hair color, scheme, the eyes, the everything else. I have to be a cat boy. Like, I don't care how, like, how like, cats are so overdone. We should learn how to do 2D models. That's the thing. I was watching a video that Echo sent me, and it's actually, I'm really excited to try it out. And part of me was like, I should commission Minnie to make me art so I can rig it. But I think I'm gonna follow along. The video also, they give you like a free rig thing so you could do along with the video. It's very informative. That's the word. I think I sent it to you, but you've been dead, so I'll look it up and I'll send it to you again. But yeah, we gotta learn how to do 2D models. That'd be so much fun. Also, big money in just rigging stuff for people. I like money. For some reason, when I went out onto the roof, everyone was already there. There was no sign of Darumi or Hiroko, but almost everyone else was there. Takumi. Oh, everyone, great timing. I just figured out a way we can survive this game. Do you mind if we talk? Everyone rushed over to me, and I explained the necessity of forming teams. So, I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do this solo will just end in game over the moment you take a lethal hit. Yeah, we were just saying the same thing. That we should work in teams, I mean. We were actually just deciding the teams. In short, we're right in the middle of a draft meeting. Kako pulled out a piece of paper with the members of each team written on it. The first team is us boys and Sister Dearest. And the second team is of all the girls. We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on, so we thought grouping up by gender would make sense. No, not really. What we're worried about is Yugamu, who's nowhere to be found. He's a boy, and it's entirely possible he'd like to stick up with Miss Kirifuji and Miss Magadori as he's done up to this point. It's okay. I can read. I swear. But if we put Yugamu in Team 2, then we should put Hiroko in Team 1. Miss Shizahara is very strong, so you're discussing giving preferential negotiating rights to the weaker team. So much. Oh no.
Oculus just cheered 69 bits. Yahoo! Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb JN the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the hits start coming and they don't stop 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 coming and they don't stop.
Your ghost is here. Oh god. I eat it. I can eat my ghost. Oh, get closer. Bye, Salty. Ah! Oh, I can't reach. Must you do this to me? Hi, I love you. I'll believe it when I see it. No, I'm kidding. I'm wearing pants that you got me. The cargo shorts. I'm wearing cargo shorts. I feel like a real improper dad. This is really like a sports draft. By the way, what team do you want me in? It makes sense if I was in the male-centric team, but... You have to play alone. Nobody wants you. Oh, fuck, I had a feeling. What? I was so shocked that my voice withered away mid-exclamation. Why? Why am I the only one being left out? Don't tell me you guys are still suspicious of me. I thought we cleared things up about Gaku. The way that this was your first route after Route 0, very good. Very fucking good. So happy. I'm so happy that this was your first route. My first route was Retsnom. I can't wait for you to see that. I have to keep reminding you how my decisions were so fucking... Yeah. Team up with Aido. He's dead though. Like we will be if we team up with you. Oh, damn, yeah. I didn't kill him, it was the sponsor. Isn't that obvious? No, we're all on the same page there. They're definitely the one who killed Mr. Maruko. They destroyed Seirei too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mr. Sumino, have you forgotten? You killed Mr. Atsuki. Sure, but why bring that up again? He was a traitor. He had to go. Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. If you had a comrade who could kill another comrade without batting an eye, would you want to team up with them in a killing game? No way. You've got to be kidding. But... And whenever you do anything, someone invariably ends up dead.
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
Chat. Whoa. Rude! That's okay. I appreciate the rudeness. Thank you, Ima.
You're more than cursed! You're the Grim Reaper!
No, I'm not. That's not my weapon! Ima is so mean. I love him so much. For real. So it's the fact that you finish Route 0 and if you decide killing Eidozoid, so everyone goes, so, you're a murderer? Yeah, I love it. But if you spare him, everyone's like, why did you spare him? Why would you do this? Why would you put us in this position? It's really funny. Everyone pulls the Alice VLR thing. Where no matter what you do, they think the opposite. It's so funny. It's like everyone's like inherently... Nobody liked Takumi. Until they like him too much. It's either like, don't like Takumi, or want to take Takumi for a ride. Unless you're Eido, which it's very much both. Like, he's on like, both sides. He's like, I cannot hate this person more. Also, I cannot love this person more. On the spare Eido routes, Eido will probably like, immediately show his ass, so everyone's like, oh yeah, he just sucks Takumi on the ball, was on the ball there. What? So why did we spare him? Sometimes. Yeah, usually he's like, oh yeah, you're all disgusting, I hate you all. I do want humanity to die. And everyone's like, oh, okay. Yeah, unless you're Eito and you've got the same... It's so good. Man. Yeah, it's true, that's right. Eito did, like, immediately, like... show his ass. But in a way that, like... Now whatever he says from then on, you're kind of like... Is he telling the truth, though? Like, he's telling the truth as soon as we saw him. As far as they know, Eido was just that. They have no proof that Eido was a traitor. The Grim Reaper. It stung, but I couldn't argue. Man, this, after the route I just did, Ursa, after, like, just the way that, like, people keep dying around Takumi, Great, love it. It was true that I was the common denominator in all the deaths so far. It came back to the past and immediately killed Edo. And because I ignored the message on the blackboard on day 4, Gaku was killed the next day. He was killed by stab wounds. Probably by a dagger or the infuser. I know there's a dagger somewhere on campus. Not that you need it, like any sort of knife would do. And 2 days ago, I decided to join the game and encouraged everyone to join with me. And because of that, Karuha was B-dinner. Not Karuha, Kurara. If you hadn't convinced us to join this game, Lady Kurara would still be with us. It's all your fault. All of it. Give her back. Give Lady Kurara back to me. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Don't do that to me.
The blood of Lady Kurara is on your hands!
When they say give person back in grief, oh, that one fucks me up for some reason. That one's rough. Kyoshika drew closer to me, letting out a pained cry. I couldn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying. Kyoshika, no. Moko put herself between us and embraced Kyoshika. Oh, Moko, you're so good. Blaming Takumi won't bring her back. It'll just make it hurt even more. But... knowing how to swallow your sorrow is part of fighting. We need to be strong right now. I'm sorry, Takumi. Kyoshika understands, I swear. She knows it's not your fault Kurara died. But she has no outlet for her grief, so she's just taking it out on you. Oh, there's an ant on my arm. Hello, sir. You need to leave. That's private property. Oh, there's a point where you could bring up the first mysterious specialist puzzle where he just flat out admits, oh yeah, that wasn't me. You've seen my handwriting. I ain't got time for that cursive shit. Yeah. Yeah. I was so shocked that I couldn't utter a single word. I had no idea everyone had so much contempt for me. All I ever wanted to do was make everyone happy. That was why I came back. Where did it all go wrong? I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you offed Edo. Sheesh, this whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. Sorry, but you're on your own. Oh, mwah! Sucker, got him. Salty, mwah! Sorry, Takumi. Everyone left one after the other, leaving me all alone on the rooftop. Hold on, I need to readjust my camera because for some reason it is... There we go, that's way better. Except, oh, hi. Why am I so... Ow! My neck! Ow! Okay. Who bombed me? I'll kill ya. It's probably Salty. Salty? Where are you? Goodbye. Okay. I felt total despair. This was my first time being so obviously and intentionally isolated. I do like Takamaru's like, he's against Takumi, but he's also kind of understanding. Like, he gets that Takumi got a raw deal, but it doesn't look good for him. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Takamaru is surprisingly very reasonable. Usually a character like that, like the brute type character, is usually not reasonable, and I'm glad that he is as he is, because I don't mind like the kind of brute character. I like that type of character, but it gets a little tiring when it drives the plot because they're stupid. I always had Karuha by my side in the TRC, and my mom and dad were always waiting at the dinner table whenever I went home. But now, here I was, all alone. I would have to face this game of death all by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. But then, I thought of something. That's right. Hiroko. I saw Hiroko in my mind's eye. On day 5, she took me to the second-to-last defense academy. I said we needed to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. I can never really tell what she's thinking, but she's a surprisingly caring person. She might be willing to work with me on this. Maybe I should ask Hiroko if she'll team up with me. Also, Yugamu's out there somewhere. Feeling a sliver of hope, I decided to stop by Hiroko's room. I was praying hard as I rang her doorbell. Please, Hiroko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. I think Takumi is the worst person to be the fix of future time traveler because as I observed on Route Zero and got confirmed here, he's stupid. He's so stupid. He's gotten less stupid over time now that he's like had some experience, but he's still pretty fucking stupid. I love it though. I don't mind him being stupid and it drives the plot forward because it's not like stupid is his main personality trait, you know? Maybe my prayers were answered because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? Hiroko, thank goodness you're still here. I was almost tearing up with happiness. I'm so glad you're here. So glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul. Can I go back inside now? You're creeping me out. No, wait! Just hear me out, please! You're not about to try to tell me about the word of God, are you? No! I explained everything that had just happened. I didn't leave out a single detail. We know. That's how the writing is in this game. You could leave out details sometimes, I swear. I told her how they called me the Grim Reaper, how no one would team up with me. So, your already low popularity has now hit rock bottom then. It hurts when you lay it out like that, but in a nutshell, yeah. Pushing up her glasses with the shadow, someone needs to edit that one so she's flipping stuff. Oh yeah, for sure. At this rate, I'll have to do the invader hunt alone. I'm begging you, Hiroko. There's no one else I can trust. Please team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believe that if anyone would lend me a hand to pull me out of my predicament, it would be Hiroko, but... I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Ooh, I am surprised at this, actually. My hope was crushed. Is there anything I could do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I promise I'll be useful to you. It's simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Do you think I'm the Grim Reaper too? I've decided he's like really wet and pathetic. Do you think I'm the Grim Reaper too? Please, I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. I simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner. Oh, is it Yugamu? You do? Just then? I didn't expect Takumi was such a sobbing wet. Oh. Yeah, this would be Ursa's first route. This would be it. Surprise, 0. Everything led to this moment. Darumi?
Oh.
Stupid puppy. I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl. Oh, okay, I understand everything now. What's going on? Why is Darumi barking?
Oh.
You know how this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? So I turned her into my dog. Incredible. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Hiroko. I don't understand in the slightest. Basically, I used strength to make her submit, and it broke her a little. Oh my god, Hiroko. Ma'am! Come to think of it, Darumi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. Don't screenshot every part of their melee thing! I can't be stopped! I guess she was already a dog at that point.
Oh.
I have a responsibility to her as her owner, so I'll be playing the game with her. No boys allowed in the Yuri zone! There we go! Pew, 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 pew. I'm not reading those out loud because you have to hear it in her puppy voice. Okay, that one is okay. That's iconic. Yeah, it's really good. I instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Darumi. That's also very good. I do have to keep that one. I love a good out-of-context screenshot. I love looking at a screenshot and going, if I had no recollection of this, it would be everything ever. I guess I'm on my own now, then. I felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. Fine. I'll play by myself. Fine. I'll play with myself! I'll hunt down the invaders on my own and survive all on my own, too. Oh, is this the Yugamu Takumi Yaoi route? I think it might get into a polycule. I think this one ends up in a polycule, which is awesome. But I don't know the specifics. Hold on. There's a hair on my arm now. Not my usual arm hairs. Half sulking, I headed for the entrance hall. There was someone unexpected waiting for me when I arrived at the entrance hall. How pitiful that you must go all alone. Are you going to hunt? Or to be hunted? Huh? Were you waiting here just so you could laugh at me? No, I merely came to give you some information. I failed to mention it earlier, but I have added more fire extinguishers. Now you may go outside at any time. You should all hunt whenever it pleases you. That's pretty prepared. How long have they been planning this? Now then, go out there and hunt! Struggle away for my amusement. Oh, it's definitely fucking Edo. There's it's the most Edo shit. Also, giving more fire extinguishers so everyone can play the game fairly. Yeah. It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. I should try to find invaders as close by as possible. I'm pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. I'll head over there today. Ooh. Just as I thought, there was a large number of invaders inhabiting the nearby city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I could defeat them on my own. I sensed a presence and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsors' bees were tailing me. It must be here to count my points. I forgot how reading works during that sentence, if you could tell. I know I forget a lot, but, you know. Okay, here goes. I stifled my breath and slowly crept up on one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got. Oh? I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. Am I scared? I'd fought on my own plenty of times before, but there was no difference between choosing to go it alone. But there was a difference between choosing to go it alone and having no alternative. If someone with more fire extinguishers, no one. If it's someone with more fire extinguishers and someone no one knows they're being made, it's made someone else. It's made by someone outside. Either he squatted to second last academy after. Oh, that's true. He could have stolen them from the second to last academy as well. And he would know the location of it if it was Edo. I was going to have to fight alone forever. I was scared of confronting that truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? I took a deep breath and steeled myself. That's his battle cry. This time I leapt out in front of the invader. I have fire extinguishers that have the undying flame wall. Oh, you're right. Oh. I have a theory of where they're from. I can't say it. I can't say it. I can't say it. I love this character who is probably Edo.
This should do it.
But I will love them all the same if they're not, I guess.
Got it.
It's time for skill voltage.
Here we go.
Exactly.
Time to use it. Good to go. There.
Ooh. Oh shit, I should have done.
This
Okay.
should do it. Let's do this.
I'm just going up in a line.
All right. Let's go. Time Time to use it. I've got this.
Ew. Wave 1 of 3? Oh, fuck. I should probably save my pots then.
Ready when you are.
You know what? No, I don't know if attack boost would work
We
here.
go. My turn.
No. Airblade. Ka-chow.
Take that. Let's do this.
Airblade. Ka-chow.
My turn.
Springtrap.
I've got this.
Airblade.
Take
Ka-chow. I didn't realize it was wave 1 of 3. That's awesome. I have maxed out Hideko sippies. Hideko can no longer eat commanders. I was already exhausted even though I only killed off a few minions. I can't come back if I die out here. The lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body. But I couldn't afford to rest. I had to do whatever it took to get more points. Not to mention... more guys! Yay! Invaders drawn by the sound of fighting were showing up one after another, and they were beginning to surround me. I prepared to face the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between.
Let's do this. This should do
Don't
it.
mind if I do.
we
You know what
go.
we should do?
Not bad.
Convert my voltage
Let's
into
do
move again
this.
points. No, I want... How about this? Here?
Oh, say when.
Here?
There.
Boop.
Got. Let's go.
Boop.
Take that. Good to go. My turn.
What else can I do? I could do Counter-Strike, but I want to not get hit at all. That's the goal.
Ready when you are. Take this. All right.
Add
Say
on
when.
Twitch starting soon.
Got it. Here we go.
Let's do... Let's do move again.
Ready when you are.
Airblade.
Good to go.
I think it would more of a Team Fortress kind of person. I would do Counter-Strike if I could. Oh, I get the joke. I get the joke now. I get the joke now. Yeah. If I did shooters, I would be a Team Fortress kind of guy. But more specifically, ooh, cutscene. No matter how many I kill, more just keep cropping up. Invaders kept streaming in until I was completely surrounded. They were just mooks, but there was too many of them. My stamina was at its limit.
I wish I wasn't alone.
Oh. I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that wasn't doing anything. For the first time, I truly felt how alone I was. At this rate, I'll die, without anyone ever noting. Just then...
I'll help you out, Takumi.
Ooh. It's yaoi time. I heard a voice and turned around. Standing there was...
Shugamu.
Yay! Yay! Happy dance!
Of course. Showing up uninvited but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
I love him.
What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too? We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
Oh. There was something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him in the moment. Our breaths synced up and we began to clean up the swarm of invaders. I'm still gonna do just Takumi.
I've got this. Say when. Time to use. Thanks.
I was determined.
My turn. Take that. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, let's go like this.
Got it. Good to go. Say when. Gotta push it.
I'd start soon,
My
but
turn.
we're just in combat anyways,
Ready when
so...
you are. Let's go. Take that! All good to go. That's it. Say when.
Airblade! Whee!
Let's do this.
Airblade! Okay, that works.
Take this. Ready when you are.
Oh, if only... Okay. Hold on.
Let's do this. There. Got it. My
Check this
turn.
shit out. I can't reach.
Here we go. Good to go. One last strike.
I'm gonna show this invader, something. I was gonna say something threatening, but I couldn't think of anything. I'm not a very threatening guy. Technically ad break, so I'm going to not continue yet. We'll just chill on the screen for now. So how is the latency? How is everything going? Because I am also, this is my first time multi-streaming. I don't know how the quality is on YouTube. It looks like it may be shit. Whatever. I know, it was really good. Because I could have used it before because I didn't want to get stunned. I could have used it before the end of a wave, but... Yeah, Twitch is doing great. Twitch is still the priority for now, but... I mean, both sites are shit, right? Both are hot pee-pee caca. But I saw a thing this morning where some people might make... Where Twitch is doing a thing where you can't alt-tab if there's a commercial. I don't know how true that is. But if that is true... Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude. As far as, like, commands and stuff, like big red button and all that, I will find a way. Quality. Oh, I think that's just a streaming quality. Okay, yeah. It should be fine. Yeah. If for commands and stuff, like, I could find a way around that so we could still do stuff like the big red button on YouTube. We'd lose emotes for a while, but that's really it. And there wouldn't be a channel point limit to stuff. I suppose there could be a good time limit on certain commands. I could probably do that. Meow. How's everyone doing? Is everyone having a good time? I went to the library this morning. I went to the library and I got no books. I've not been in a reading mood. I just haven't been feeling it. I finished the book about the girl with the lobotomy, and I gotta say, the way I related to the girl with the lobotomy really shows how the tism was when I was a kid. You got home just in time to see me play video game, yay! Except work sucks, but yeah, you're home, yay! And you're watching video game, yay! I want to read something extremely, like, gay. Being transmasc and preferring dudes, I want to see something with boys kissing. Not that I like Yuri as well, but when it comes to, like, the horror books that I've read, a lot of them are not accidentally, but a lot of them end up in Yuri anyways. So I've had a lot of, oh, there's Yuri here too. So I've had a lot of Yuri. I've had a delicious helping of Yuri. I want to see some boys kissing, though. So I was trying to look up some very, what's the word? I'm gonna look up my thing right now. There's a writer that a friend was showing me where it was extremely... Oh shit, okay, Ursa! Place hold, oh my god. Place hold. Apparently Sir Cameron needs to die. I put on holds. I used one of Ursa's library cards. I've been really wanting to... Okay, so... You've if you're on Tumblr, you've seen Penger. the cat, the really wet, pathetic cat, and also now Belphegor. Penguin Grimm, and now Belphegor. The cats. The person that runs that account is also a very funny writer. I think this is their first, Is it not working? Did it go through? Did it not go through? Place hold. Okay, yes, it says I'm on hold. Okay. They wrote a book called Apparently Sir Cameron Needs to Die. And it's gay. Sir Cameron, from what I have gathered, I have tried to avoid as much spoilers as possible, but Sir Cameron seems to be extremely wet and pathetic, and has it really bad for this old, ugly wizard man. And I cannot think of anything better. Honestly. So, very excited about that. First in line for that hold. Yay! But yeah. I should also just, like, write some stuff. I need to just write some self-indulgent stuff. Is that all of them? Seems so. I don't sense any traces of them. Well thought, Takumi. You were in quite a predicament considering it's the first day. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked to see how they just kept coming. I was almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. No, you weren't. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right, I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yugamu. Thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader hunt. Oh, no need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here. It wasn't? Takumi does look cute here. Takumi can be cute. Yeah, I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Tailing people is one of my specialties. Was he joking to play off his embarrassment here? No, that doesn't seem like that's what's going on. He really was following me. Then it makes sense he showed up at the perfect time to save me. But why? What was the point of following me? Oh, for the love of murder. Don't be so wary of me, Takumi. You can't say, oh, for the love of murder, and then don't be wary of me. You're the best. I love you. I'm not going to eat you, alright? Although you look plenty delicious to me. Thank you, Yugamu. Thank you, bisexual boys. Bisexual boys run the world. How could I not be wary of an assassin? Yugamu Omokage, the descendant of a family of assassins. I'll come right out and ask. Why were you following me? I was figuring out my timing. I wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. Then I'd be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. You're adorable, I love you. Why is everything you say so creepy? Well, that's the long and short of it. He muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
No. Yes. He's offering to form a team. The openly bisexual, be openly horny freak, but on the other hand, I love you. Yeah. I was thinking about that too. I was like, it kind of sucks that the one like openly bi character is like that, but as you play more, everyone's kind of bi. Well, okay. Hiroko, obviously openly bi, and Dorumi too, because they're doing pet play. But still, maybe saying because they're doing pet play isn't the best example. But yeah, I was thinking about that, because I was like, it stinks that the most openly bi characters like this, but also it's Yugamu when he's funny, and I like it. It's okay. It's okay for him. It's all I ever wanted in my isolation, but... Why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi or Kyoshika or the others? I don't do well in groups. Honestly, I'd rather enjoy my kills alone, but going in alone is too risky. So I thought buddying up with the odd man out would be just the thing. Is that really the only reason? It made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I was sure he was planning something, given that he went out of his way to ask me after I'd been ostracized, but if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever. Well, will you join me or not? Let me drink my drinky. Is this the same day as when we started? It's still the same day. That's funny. What do I do? Should I team up with Yugamu? It's that either that after Edo Takumi just low-key distrusts anyone not named Nozomi. Yeah. He low-key distrusts them, but also has an instant crush on them. it's a mix. Of course we're gonna team up with Yugamu. Of course we're gonna team up with Yugamu. Yeah, the fact that this is a branch probably is gonna be... implies it's more than just a little something. I'm sure if I didn't, I end up, like, dying, probably, instantly, but we'll see that, like, when we go backwards later. Well, you're stuck with me for a while, then. I shook Yugamu's hand. Whether he could be trusted was beside the point. I simply couldn't carry on this all by myself for much longer. For now, I would team up with Yugamu. I'm glad to see our hearts are in tune with each other, partner. Want to try for the best couple award while we're at it? Yes. Yes, come here. Don't think they're giving out awards here. Also, you and I are not a couple. Don't deny it. While Yugamu and I were trading quips, we heard it. Oh! Oh. What the? There was an ear-splitting sound and the earth shook, but it wasn't an earthquake. It felt more like... I sensed a torrential gush of overwhelming energy. Somebody with incredible power is present nearby.
Yeah.
Don't tell me the commanders are joining the hunt. Did the sponsor get them involved? Did the sponsor get the commanders involved too, please? That would be bad news. Just two of us wouldn't be enough to deal with the commander. A little bit of reconnaissance would go a long way right now. Tiptoe after me as quietly as you can manage, Takumi. My third debate choice where it's like, it does the whole choice and it's your feature, only thing for the other characters just immediately overruled Takumi's decision. It doesn't matter what you picked. There are some things that are like that, but because of the intention that you put into the scene, like, it still plays out a little differently. If that makes sense. Like, oh, you talk to this person or this person, and you end up talking to them both, but, like, because you did this or that first, whatever. And not just that, like, there'll be tips like, I decide this, and they're like, no, we're not doing that. I'm like, oh, okay. Right. We cautiously made our way toward the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. Why is the H capitalized here? Hold on. After a comma. Ever. I'd love to see the sponsor approaching Veshi and she's just like, oh, that rules, I'm in, right? Man, I hope so. And then...
Hey! You saw that, Mistress Yuriko? My 18
Aw.
meter kill!
They're on their own they are their own troops. They're just lowly peasants who... Yeah, that's true.
How have you been treating them?
The bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else?
They're so cute.
Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly. Let the bloodworks explode far and wide.
I think they were meant for each other. I think I just witnessed true love.
Oh, my Mistress Hiroko! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you! Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
Yeah.
Those two are enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore. They're just straight up massacring every invader they see. It kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them. Even Yugamu agrees. Something feels off, though. Hiroko's always been strong, but when did Darumi get so powerful? She hadn't joined any defensive battles before this and should be woefully unfamiliar with combat. The euphoria of finally being able to take part in a killing game has likely unlocked her latent potential in her hemo anima, making it bloom. That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential. Why the gripe? Potential is logic defying by definition. Gamishi was trying to make it Yugami's trying his best. I'm just remembering that the yaoi route. Man. I do hope that people bitch about it enough that they do something about it, because they did use the yaoi ending picture in some of the promotion stuff, and for that to play out the way that it did, ooh. If I had known about that, I would have been pissed. I avoided anything about this game beforehand, so I didn't know. But seeing now in hindsight that that was like one of their marketing things really pisses me off. I don't think it was like... I think it was just ill-considered and not like trying to... I don't think it was like... I think it was just ill-considered. I don't think it was like intended to be like queer baiting or anything, because there is also like there's plenty of your stuff. I don't know. I know what's going on. I know what's going on. Eido's gay as hell. Mark that down on your journals. Mark it on your calendar. February 26, 2026. Eido's fucking gay. Next question. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now. They've likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway. Yeah, we've earned enough points today. Let's go back and rest up for tomorrow. I'd actually, honestly, I'd be more surprised if we don't get some sort of yaoi ending for a Danganronpa 2 remake. I think Kodaka's in his embracing all the gay characters era. We made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before returning to our rooms. I also hate too many, so here is the compromise that fits everyone. Ship Eido with one of the male commanders. Okay, here's the thing. Okay, Eido actually, okay. Eido's not gay. He's the opposite of pansexual. Not ace, but as Ursa put it, an equal opportunity hater. I actually think he leans towards guys, but isn't opposed to falling in love with a girl. Like, it could happen. Yeah. Yep. And that's canon, I will say. But a very interesting canon point that happens that I shan't get into. What was I gonna say? I think, okay, it's funny because we decided that Darumi and Eido are the same and that, like, they're both, like, lean far more towards, same gender romance, but not completely, and also might be somewhere on the ace arrow spectrum. And then again, Eido loves Takumi. Like, it's a thing. Like, he'll, like, confess in some timelines. Not, like, any sort of romantic way. It's in a... They're killing each other, and by the way, I hate you so much, and also I love you. So the commanders are involved to get confirmed. I would love that so much. You have no idea. I really hope so. But it also make us... Oh, no, I just looked at the board. Oh, no, I just looked at the leaderboard. Oh, no. It's not just today, right? It's not just...
Surprisingly, those two are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come.
I'm in third place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today.
And I'm in fourth. If we keep this up,
they didn't say how often the executions would be. Oh, no. Oh, no. The first round of this game will last until day 35. Okay. Whew. What day are we on? Okay, so we've got a few. Shoma. Kudana is that the one she might be sweep on day 2? That would be impressive if she got more kills than Shoma. I decided I wouldn't keep tabs on where the others were placed. Ensuring my own survival was more important. And besides...
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
But Shoma didn't say that.
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
Can we adopt Shoma,
The
please?
blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
Cat? Kitty? Kitty, come here. You want food, huh? Come here. Come here. Vespertilio, come up here. Good. Do you want to talk to the microphone? Do you want to say hi? You don't really make noise. Come on, say hi. Vesper, say hi. Mwah. Put you down. I'll feed you for that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go feed the kitties before they eat me. I'm back and I'm screwing everything up. There we go. Hi. Vespertilio did this weird meow. It was like if you took a real meow and cut it in half and overlaid it. Like, that's the only way I could describe it. Oh, Vespertilio doesn't know how to meow, and he just managed to make it weirder somehow. Move me down a little bit. There we go. Hi. It's killing game time. Yay, yippee. I would love to go as long as possible, but I also don't know if we're going to go for too long today. I'm starting to get congested. I think part of it is doing coffee, like, too late, but I needed some caffeine. Hi, back. I'm screwing everything up. Can I call you back, or would you prefer Mr. Up? Oh, you know, whatever your heart decides. I shouldn't be letting the people ostracizing me live rent-free in my head anyway. Damn. Phew, what a day. The constant fighting and stress of possible death had strained my mind and body to their limits. I wanted to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but...
Hey!
Care to explain what you're doing in my room? It's just something buddies do, right? And that's what we are. Buddies, partner, bosom chums. It goes without saying we need to be joined at the hip. Hold on, I gotta put a sword in my hair. Okay. There we go. I love him so much. Join your own hips and get out of here. He's fighting so hard for the yaoi root. Thank you, Yugamu. Thank you for all you've done for us. Why am I, like, bent over funny? You see how I'm, like, bent? Look at this. Why am I bent like this? Get bent. Look up. Look up, Lynn. There we go. That's the one thing about 3D, is I'm constantly readjusting myself. I think I prefer 3D to 2D, but it's like, I really like both. Also, like, because I want to commission Mini Starfruit again. I love them so much, and being moving mini art was, like, the bestest thing ever. Come on, bud, humor me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? This game's more of a marathon than a sprint, so we gotta come up with a long-term plan. Playing it by ear the whole time's bound to lead us to quick and easy deaths. He makes a very good point. Can't you at least make it clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet? Who would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? Call me a double dipper if that's what turns you on.
Hey!
In your dreams. I like that Takumi referred to it as, like, trading quips. Like, Takumi's, like, not bothered by this at all. He's just like, man. After that, we spent several hours discussing strategies for surviving the killing game in the days to come.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
Yes, in my dreams. Stop that. This goes on for several hours. Exactly. I'm just remembering... Okay. I know I said I wouldn't mention other routes, but I just remembered a conversation that happens between Takumi and Edo in one of the save Edo routes, and I don't remember where it was, but it was very funny. They were, like, pretending like they were making up fucking fake weapons on their head. It was like, mine would beat yours because of this, but mine would beat yours because it's bigger and it has this and that. I'm just like, you're children. You're fucking children. Sorry, I'm looking through my screenshots folder. I have to find it. It was too funny. Unfortunately, there are 1,435 screenshots. Oh. Oh, buddy. Oh, Vlyn. Why is there so much? Oop. What'd I click? There we go. I can find it, I swear. I can find it, I swear. Probably not. He studied to be a politician. That's funny. But not what I was looking for. You know, I've gotten yourselves into a killing game that's against the school rules, and I will detonate the bombs. Yeah, basically. Okay, I won't be long. I'm just gonna look through a couple of screenshots real quick to see if I can find the conversation, because it's very funny. There's no way I didn't save it. Okay. Okay, I promised I wouldn't keep looking. I'll behave. Clicks one more. Let's see. I'll see if I find it later, because it was really funny and I do have to share it. Okay. I close it. So I miss Ado so much. I haven't seen him in a while in game. I miss him. I miss that boy.
You never know when the invaders will then.
Bye, Ray.
Ah.
Bedtime already. Time flies when you're having so much fun. If you don't mind, Takumi, we can continue the rest of this conversation in bed. Of course I mind. It's about time you went to your own room. Oh, look at his blush, though. Oh, Takumi, throwing me out after our exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all? How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Stone cold. Out now. Their dynamic is so good. I ship Yogamu and Takumi, I ship Takumi and Ado, and I ship Ado and Yogamu, but I don't know if I ship the three of them together at one time. Because it is three very different dynamics that I don't... I'm a multi-shipper. I'm a big multi-shipper, and I like love polyamorous ships. I love an OT3. I love a throuple. I love a throuple. But I don't know. I don't know if I see them as a throuple because the three different ways they connect is so different. They're all dating each other and holding hands, but not dating each other. You know what I mean? Honestly, I love how gay Yugamu is, but also Takumi just being cold. No, stop. That is such sass. The way he's reacting is like, no. It's funny because it just reminds me of the way Yugamu's being is the way my friend Nixus is with people. Like, Nixus can be very, very flirty. And I love the way that straight friends will reply to him. Either, like, with sass like that, or with, like, oh yeah, totally. Next time we see each other. Doing it right on the table. First table we see. And it's really funny. I don't know. It always gets me. Both reactions always make me chuckle. Let's see. After you chasing Yugamu out... Ugh! Let's try that again. After chasing Yugamu out of my room, I crawled into bed and closed my eyes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could to let my tired body recover, but... Damn. Flashbacks of rejection. Their words from this morning reverberated around my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. How did it turn out like this? I wonder how long the route is if you don't side with Yugamu. Either it ends immediately, or it goes on for a hot minute. I came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future. So, why am I being... I can see the flashback of rejections a few times, just because as the character is going through it, it makes sense. It's more like when you're kind of reiterating the plot to the player again, it's just like, okay, we get it. So despised. And also, you don't have to have every character recap every conversation in full. Like, whenever they're like, oh god, we're gonna have to recap things, please just say, and so I told them all. And usually it is, but... I just have to go to Takumi ends up doing absurdly drastic that throws things off. I know! I'd love to see him deteriorate completely. We'll definitely be trying both. We'll be trying everything. What I wouldn't give to return to those happy days.
Ah.
Let today's hunt begin. I trust you're ready, Takumi? Yep, ready when you are. On day 2 of the invader hunt, we went out to explore the city again. To earn points by hunting down invaders we can find. Found some right off the bat. Check out that swarm of invaders at 2 o'clock. I like the purple ones. I like the purple. I turned in the direction Yugama mentioned and found the invaders lurking behind a ruined building like he said. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Let us get closer and catch them by surprise. But they did suck way less than they know. Yeah, right? Also, he was very particularly like... to remember at the very beginning, he's like, I want this peaceful life to be like this for the rest of my life. He was like, every day is the same, and that's the way I like it. So, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Look at all these ghosts on me. Yummy. Put on your pussy boots and slink behind me, Takumi. Yeah? Sure. Higamu had clearly adapted well to the rhythm of the game. He knew how to take quick and decisive action to earn points for our continued survival. I, on the other hand... My feelings had yet to catch up to the strange situation of me participating in a killing game with him as my teammate. Things have gone so differently. I'm just realizing, Ursa, how funny this is. This is so different from Route Zero. This isn't like we slowly worked up to this. We were just very suddenly like, there's murderers in killing games. And I appreciate that. What was I doing? Why did Yugami propose a partnership in the first place? Was my life even worth living if I had to kick someone else down to do it? There were so many things on my mind, but... Come on, Takumi. Time to sound the death knell for them. I didn't have the luxury of time to think them through. Fighting to survive was the only thing I could afford to do now. Battle start. Annihilate all enemies. Maybe they'll let me skip it? They won't let me skip it. That's okay.
Say when.
Check this out.
Do it. Let's do this.
Side slash. Ka-chow.
Oh, say when.
Side slash. Ka-chow.
Good to go.
Side slash. Ka-chow.
My turn.
Spring trap. Let's go this way.
Let's do this.
Side slash. Ka-chow.
Say when.
Side slash. Ka-chow.
Oh, I've got this.
Oh, you know what would worked better?
Time to use it. Ready when you are.
I think if I could do this. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Got it.
Oh wait, wave 1 of 2. Fuck it.
I've got this. One last strike.
Eat shit. Drink coffee. I got a really cute, like, new wireless keyboard for my tablet. I'm excited to start using it. The other keyboard I had for it was kind of, there's a bit of a delay. This one also goes like clicky-clack, clickety-clackety. That always feels very, I love it. The reviews that were bad were like, it's too loud, and I was like, oh, that's perfect, give it to me. Did we get them all? It's too early to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting in the wings. Invaders approaching at 3 o'clock. Takumi still didn't get Ava her helmet. Paper. Fuck, man. He still hasn't gotten it for her. Yeah, Yugama was also freaking a murderer, so yeah, exactly. Love is love. Love, love. As I prepared for the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between. I do need to use Yugama more. Oh, that's wrong.
Let's get to the killing. My
But
turn.
Takumi's just so fun.
This should do it. Good to go.
Check this out.
Oh, ready when you are.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Boom.
Good to go.
Time
check
to
this
use
out.
it. Let's go.
Let's go this way.
Take this. Got it. Here we go.
I'll let Yugamo take out the rest.
One last strike.
I'll let him hit some stuff. He needs it.
Take care.
It's so important to let baby boy get some kills every now and then. Oh, there's a big boy up there. Okay, we'll do this.
I can't wait. I'll just put this here.
Oh, how's your Twilight Atrocity? Not enough. Okay.
I can't wait. I'm good to go.
I want to see his arm more.
Kill them all.
Like, he's always wearing long sleeves. I want to see the long-ass arm. It's weird. I want to see how it looks. Like, we see his hand, and his hand looks normal. I want to see the fucked up arm. Show me your fucked up... Show me what's behind that eye patch. Show it to me! Fighting outside is tiring. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is permanent out here. You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you'll kill yourself first before the enemy has a chance. I don't get it. How are you so calm? You're not even perspiring. I wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I let every other spot of good murdering get me down now, would I? Hey, what's your secret? How do I kill the enemies efficiently while conserving as much stamina as possible? The secret is your heart. That is to say, your frame of mind. Get it in your head that the act of killing is nothing special at all. Nothing more than mundane work. Oh, I'm sure that's a positive character development that Takumi needs. Mundane work? Like hitting a nail with a hammer. Like turning a screw with a screwdriver. Just dull, repetitive work to be repeated without much thought or physical strength. So I psych myself into believing it's nothing? Does that really work? Anything more concrete? Like a better way to move my body or something? Your body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. There's nothing to critique. So what's left is your mentality, right? Just give it a shot. You've got nothing to lose. You got me. The thing is, assassins tend to not want to do things like kill as many as possible. That's true. But it also does kind of make sense that he's still like, if it's not a big deal, it's easier to do. Pretend the act of killing is the most boring job in the world. Just dull, repetitive work. Despite my misgivings, I decided to try out Yugamu's suggestion. I crept up to an invader that happened to be meandering about nearby and launched a surprise attack. Hey, look at that little meatballs! Hey! Without entertaining the fear that threatened to well up from within, I quietly lifted up my sword and brought it down nonchalantly. This was just work, something that had to be done. No need to think about it too much. I went after the next enemy as I repeated those thoughts to myself. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. Yay! This can't go horribly wrong at all! Incredible performance, Takumi. It's like you've become another person. Yes, you have an aptitude for killing. I sensed it the moment I laid eyes on you. You've said a lot of gay shit, but that may have been the gayest. An aptitude for killing? Me? I think you need to get your eyes checked. It might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I tended to miss the obvious, and my reflexes were average at best. I don't have an aptitude for anything. Gifts show up in many different ways. Sometimes they manifest later in life. Later in life? You'll understand one day. I wasn't happy to be left hanging like that, but I knew he would just be evasive if I tried to press the matter, so I didn't. Anyway, we should focus on the hunt for now. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control, I wanted to get used to the hunting at one go as well. Let's go look for the next group of enemies. I feel like I could take down another 15 before calling it a day. Nah, I think we should call it a day now. We've earned enough points. But I was just getting the hang of it. And that's when it gets dangerous. Everything in moderation, including assassinations. Besides, if we keep on hunting, we'll run into them sooner or later. You okay with that? Them? Just as I was wondering who Yugama could be talking about. Ooh. Over here. This'll be our starting point for the hunt today. Don't fall behind, you losers. I heard a familiar voice coming from somewhere nearby. I quietly made my way toward the voice and peered out from behind some rubble.
I feel like I'm starting to use my Hemoanima better. Not even a commander can stop me now. I think.
Confidence is the name of the game, sister dearest. You and I both know nothing can stand in the way of our newly awakened powers and strengthened bonds. Don't start getting carried away, you two. Thinking you're invincible because you learned a thing or two is the best way to die on the battlefield. You little chicks can just stay beneath my big, strong pinions for now. I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch. Oh, I protect you all with my life, in the name of Takamaru Yakushiji. He's so cute. They're hunting here, too? Takamaru, Ima, and Kako weren't the only ones. I could see Tsubasa, Nozomi, and the others in the distance as well. Is Shoma not hunting? Why does fighting invaders outside the academy seem so much more graphic? It's like I'm really killing something alive, and all that blood, so much blood. The feel of that invader I just took down still lingers on my hands. Tsubasa, are you okay? I can give you a back rub if it makes you feel better. I think a big one's coming. Why didn't I bring any barf bags with me? Lady Tsubasa's about to start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there anything we can give her in place of a barf bag? Alas, necessity knows no decorum. Lady Tsubasa, heave into my sheath bag if you must. It's got little unicorns on it. Are you sure, Kyoshika? Isn't that the Holy Jumanji Sword's pajamas? Yeah. The Holy Jumanji Sword is a party animal with a soft spot for the ladies. She'll understand. Oh. The sword's gay. Good. Now come, Lady Tsubasa. Let it all out and hold nothing back. I'll be fine. I pushed everything down with sheer willpower. The roiling stopped. Sorry, guys. I haven't been feeling well since this morning. Okay, let me look at the report card real quick. So, Takamaru and the twins. Hiroko and Dorumi. Eido's not here. Tsubasa. Okay, Gaku's dead. They're together. Shoma is the only one that I haven't seen around. And Moko. Okay. Hopefully Moko's with him. Or something. Or maybe she's here and I just didn't notice her. Sorry, Moko. You don't have to mind me. Go on and get more points for yourselves. Oh yeah, here she is. Okay, so Shoma's alone. Shoma's probably not hunting. Oh no. Ursa did say that Shoma had a moment that made him cry, and... oh no. I'll miss you guys. Apparently I'm gonna cry too. I'll cry to death. We're not supposed to mention that, Tsubasa. Looking out for one another's what teammates do. No wrestler worth their salt bandages their tag partners to get ahead in the match. Loyalty above self. None shall be left behind. It is the way of the warrior. Takamura was desperately trying to protect Ima and Kako, who weren't used to fighting. Nozomi and the others refused to abandon Tsubasa even though she was holding them back. They were watching out for each other like true friends. I used to enjoy that sort of relationship with them too. I could feel my strength rapidly leaving my body. That's right. I've been alienated. What I just saw only served to cement that fact. All those kind and comforting words would never be for me. You look like you're in a lot more pain now than when we were fighting the enemies. That confirms it. Your fatal flaw is that fragile mind of yours. I hope we do like a skip forward. I left the place quietly and made my way back to school, taking care not to be seen by the others. Taking back with me nothing but an armful of distressing thoughts and feelings. I got back to my room earlier than usual, but wasn't in the mood to do anything. Except lie upright on bed and stare long and hard at the ceiling. Bing bong.
You never will then.
I suddenly realized it was already night. I knew I should be resting, but bad memories kept surfacing in my mind and pulling me back to wakefulness. Man. Like I'm being punished just for being alive. The pain of being despised was even more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles could inflict upon me. In the first 100 days, it wasn't a happy ending by any means, but at least everyone was my friend. We had a barbecue. We set up festival booths. We got testy with each other sometimes, but we always made up in the end. Our bonds became unbreakable. How do I repair our friendship? Oh. That's the thing, dude. You don't have that friendship with them. They don't know you. As I was agonizing over this matter... Is that Yugamu? Maybe he wanted to discuss our strategy for tomorrow's hunt. Although I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk. It wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I had right now. I got up slowly and ambled to the door. When I opened it, I saw... Oh, Hiroko. Good, I was just about to kick the door down. What are you doing here? Or rather, are you sure you want to be seen here? I'm jinxed. Nothing good will come out of any association with me. Well, aren't you wallowing in self-pity today? Finally lost your mind after falling out of favor with everyone else. Including you, right? You think so? Yeah, I do. You didn't want to team up with me like all the others. I went through hell and back after you left me in the lurch. Those invaders chased after me and surrounded me. I had no way out. They almost killed me. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't turned me down. It wasn't Hiroko's fault that I'd almost been killed. I knew it in my head, but my heart refused to stop those angry words from spilling out of my mouth. Hiroko said nothing in response to my irrational accusation at first. You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. You're already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. I should have been more considerate. So here's a token of reconciliation from me to you. She took out a box that she had been holding under her arms and handed it to me. Token of reconciliation? Open it. I think you'll like what you see. I took out the box and gingerly lifted the cover. Inside was... There were no rules about hurting the bees! Make the bee better, though. It's not the bee's fault. It was the very alive body of a gigantic bee, and he was just lying down and taking a nap. Is this some sort of sick joke? No, wait. This bee... Isn't this one of the sponsor's bees? You gave it a little nap? I did. I took advantage of the chaos after Kurara was killed to secure one. As a research sample, where I pet it on the head and I give it treats. What sort of research? You can't be this stupid. I just said that we feed it and give it little treats and pat its little head. There should be. It should be make a test. Research that will help us kill the sponsor and put an end to this travesty of a game. Ooh. I was dumbfounded by how nonchalantly Hiroko talked about killing the sponsor. The sponsor's invincible. We can't kill them the way we are now.
Oh.
We can, as long as we find a way to deal with the 2 weapons they wield. 2 weapons?
Oh.
The bee is the first. The other is that suit they're wearing. Ooh, I want to know more about the suit, if she knows. That spacesuit thing? Because I think it's immune to, like, hemoanima damage. Yes, I believe that suit is a source of their invincible power. She was right. We attacked the fellow with all our might, but didn't manage to even scratch the suit. The outfit clearly had some special powers attached to it. How confident are you of finding something?
Oh.
My research on the suit is already in progress, and I expect to discover its weaknesses in the very near future. Really?
Oh.
However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else. I wonder if the bees can pierce through the suit. That is an interesting thought. I've not done anything about that bee or the identity of the sponsor yet. And you're bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower. Something like that. So, are you willing to join me in my quest to bring down the sponsor? If that were truly possible, I'd be more than happy to give her as much help as she needed. But there were some things that were bothering me. If you wanted my help, why did you turn me down yesterday when I asked to team up? Then you wouldn't have had to come over again today to do this. Where are your brains? Try to remember what my exact words were. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Surely you understood the implication. That I'd be teaming up with you outside of the game instead. Sorry, I guess I couldn't see past that big bush you were beating around. You've been nothing but dismissive of me so far. When I was alienated, you didn't try to take my side. Yes, I do think I could have handled that better, but can you blame me? I was still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now. Takumi, yeah, you forget the most important thing. Takumi is stupid. The person I am right now? It sounded like there was a deeper meaning to her statement, but I decided this wasn't the time or place to pursue it. The Takumi Sumino that I know is essentially a good person. He cherishes his friends, has a strong sense of justice, and possesses good leadership qualities. Someone worthy of my trust. However, you killed Edo on the night of day 2. A would-be traitor had yet to do anything out of line. That created some doubts in me. I had to wonder if the Takumi I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I know. Ooh, there's a lot more to this that I can't say. This game is fucking awesome. That is why I've been assessing you from a slight distance. To see whether the person you are right now, can be trusted. It was starting to make sense now. Like, she wanted to come with me to second to last defense academy when I went there. She wanted to use the opportunity to ascertain my humanity. I couldn't find a definitive answer to my question until that day, when the game's sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Kurara. You were the first to attack that unknown enemy in order to save her, with no care about what might happen to yourself. You were like a ray of light back then, and that's when I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know. The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, with the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
Aww. My tears threatened to spill over despite myself. To think there was someone who still had such faith in me after being called the Grim Reaper by everyone else. There, I said it. Now are you willing to work with me to bring down the sponsor? We have an ad break soon? I'm not taking no for an answer. I wasn't as cold-hearted as to say no to someone who had just bared so much of their heart to me. However, you know I want nothing more than to do just that, but I'm already in a team with Yugami. What should we do about him?
Oh.
He's welcome to join us. His knowledge in biology will be very helpful in analyzing the body of that bee. He may not want to go against the sponsor, though. When it comes to killing someone, he tends to err on the side of discretion and deliberation. That's where your leadership abilities come into play. Leader what? You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. Hang on a minute. Shouldn't the one who suggested the partnership in the first place be responsible for taking the lead? And you know I'm not the leader type. Barking orders is just not my kind of thing. Excuse me? You expect me to believe you after all that tyranny you displayed in the previous 100 days?
Oh.
I'll leave the convincing to you, leader. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance will turn this situation around. Okay. Terumi's the one who barks is the thing. We'll just chill and chat during the ad break. Okay, here's the thing. If Hideko only knew Takumi for a day or two before the time travel memories happened, she wouldn't have a clear opinion of him or his leadership abilities. So here's my theory. Hideko is also a time traveler on a completely different looping track. Ooh, yeah, ooh. Could be. Because she's definitely been hinting about that. She's hinting about not only being in a different time, but also knowing a different Takumi who is, not the Takumi we know. The Takumi we know, Takumi Sumino. Ha 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 ha, it rhymes, yay! I'm sorry for that. I had a half calf coffee. I was very eepy earlier. I should probably stop drinking it though. It is past 6. I've been oversleeping though. It's that time of the month where I turn into a werewolf and I get very sleepy. Drinking my drinks. Werevlin.
The Takumi we know, Takumi Samino.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the TTS of it. Someone should make a song about that. It's me. I will sing to you. La. A single angelic note. Doing that doesn't make sense, but I can't get out of my head. Yeah. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Gaku D's nuts.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. I mean that's the only thing you could say to Gaku or about Gaku. That's really just it. Oh, before I forget. Oh, I'll say after the ad break. Yeah. I'm just vibing. I'm playing with a kneadable eraser. I got some paints to paint Darumi eyes for a Darumi doll that I'm excited to make, but I'm waiting for squeakers, because even if I don't put a squeaker in the Darumi doll, I want to make sure that I have the right sizes, make the dolls all the same sizes. I want to have a... life is so hard when you're of Lynn. Ad break ended. Welcome back. I wanted to say, I am playing Danganronpa 2 with Ursa on his channel. Let's see if I can shout out. I am playing, Ursa Oculus. I think that's how you spell it. Yep. I am streaming Danganronpa 2 with Ursa on Mondays and Thursdays. This Thursday is an exception, and next week Thursday is also an exception? I can speak right. But yeah, we started on Monday, so the VOD's still up if you've missed it. I voiced Nagito, and I accidentally made him a surfer, but it's okay, I still think it works. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's not our first time playing. Danganronpa 2, 2 game, 2 streamers, 2 Komedas. Exactly. Not sure on the last one. I think there should be more Komedas. I think there should be a lot of Komedas, actually. I think Kenny's that said no doubles, I think they were wrong. I think you need so many doubles. Yeah. Sorry, I'm busy playing with this eraser. It's been fun. I'm very excited. We've only done one so far, but we're trying to get, like, break up the chapters into, like, first is, like, the thingy, and, like, whatever event, and then there's the investigation, and then a trial, and then, happy fun time, because everybody lives, we all live happily ever after, actually. During Hazel's streamings, we concluded that during the heyday of DR2, everyone was killing either Komeda, Mikan, or Gundam. There's definitely a lot of Komedas that I know of. I wasn't really around for that. I mean, I got into Danganronpa around the time that, not too long after 2 came out, I believe. But I still, like, didn't actively look for Danganronpa content for a while. That was one where I just kind of stayed in my lane and only talked to Ursa about it. And then, if you know about Danganronpa, if you looked in the Danganronpa fan community at all, you probably know, Mini Starfruit, who's currently working on getting ready for their first convention. I'm very excited. I mean, I can't be there because it's in Australia, but I'm so excited they're finally doing conventions. But yeah, Mini Starfruit used to do a lot of, Danganronpa fan art. And they're one of my closest friends. So whenever I wanted to talk about whenever I wanted to talk about Danganronpa, I talked to Danganronpa about Ursa and Mini Starfruit and sometimes Mocha, and that's it. I'm sorry, I'm just very distracted playing with this kneadable eraser. I'm playing with the ball. I'm a cat. I'm literally just playing with the ball instead of playing the game. It can't be helped. I need better OCD bits. Man, okay. If we're really lucky, there's a medication I tried once, like, a long-ass time ago, that pretty much cured my social anxiety and stuff. I don't know how, it was just like a switch, like I was a functioning person. It was fucking wild. Nothing had ever, like, worked like that for me before. The problem is, there wasn't any generic brands available, and after my first time trying it, they wanted to charge... It cost about $600 for a month's supply. Which is insane. It's insane. Or it's close to $700. But this year in June, the medication, the patent will be available, so generic versions can start coming out. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get on that. That'd be fucking awesome. I think I'd be able to accomplish a lot more in streaming for that. I'd be able to raid people without hesitation. I'd like to get involved in collabs and stuff. Sorry, I'm busy playing with this eraser still. If I were to kin myself a Danganronpa 2 character, it would be I don't know, but for some reason I feel like the character I get along with the most, the character that describes me the most is not in 2, but in V3, Kibo. I don't know, just feels right. Just looking at Kibo, is like, yeah, I get it. Let's play a video game. I want to get to Killing Game. So I got so distracted by this eraser. I mentioned can assign you? No, I will in a second. I got so distracted by this stupid kneadable eraser. My OCD has been so bad lately. Actually, right now I have a band-aid on my face to try to prevent me from, like, picking at any, like, blemish on my skin. Can assign Ursa from any of the games? Oh, what? I forgot. I'm, Chiaki from 2. I'm literally like, I'm just this small, sleepy person, talks very slow. Very little. I feel like Kibo is like either the character who I'd come to love or a character I'd find absolutely obnoxious. I think he'll kind of like be in the middle. Like be like, this guy's awesome, but also he just kind of, I don't know. I don't think you'll find him obnoxious. I think you'll like him. He's a little obnoxious at the beginning. My favorite character in B3 is Korekio. Because I got problems and issues, man. Kin assign Ursa. Danganronpa 2. So there is a non-zero chance you turn out to be Robo Komeda. Yeah, that's true. Non-zero chance. Ursa, you are... Toad. when we were on voice chat recently, Ursa just goes, who would you kin assign me? Who would you kin assign me from Super Mario? And me and Otter's husband at the same time went, Toad, with no hesitation. And Ursa was just like, how could you do this to me? That's the meanest thing you've ever said. This is the worst day of my life. And the way that two of us said it exactly, immediately at the same time. No hesitation. Yeah, 2 is Hajime. 1, your, your kin assignment for 1 is... Butter. It was the meanest thing. And your V3 Kinney is, I don't remember who's in V3 anymore. You do give Shuichi vibes. But I don't feel like Shuichi properly captures your... Kaido! Oh my god, I forgot about Kaido! I'm so sorry. I can't believe I've done this. This is the worst thing I could have done. That's far worse than calling you Toad. My Danganronpa 1 Kinney is Hiro. Let's see, Arrow. Can't assign Arrow from a Danganronpals. I feel like you've got Kibo energy too when you get to know Kibo. I feel like Kibo just... I feel like there's just something about the Kibo that'll click. I don't know what it is. From 2... It would be... I don't know why, but I want to say Mahiru. It's weird. I cannot explain to you why. I'm just like, oh, Mahiru. You. Point at you. Mahiru. Yep. That's all I got. that's where the brain went. Okay. Mario's like the option you pick when you feel like no, it's not. It's something about, because I just remember thinking about her specific energy of like, she's assertive, but not like in a way that's like, assertive isn't how you would describe her. Does that make sense? Because it's not like, it's like, I wouldn't describe you as assertive, but there's an assertiveness to how you don't like to, how do I say it? You will speak your minds even though you're like nervous about it. So maybe she's not the best for like that reason, but it's like, it's something I like about you that you do. There's something about her energy that I could not describe to you. You're kind of getting it? Yeah, I'm bad at the... Who did I... Oh, I can't kin assign Captain Otters with anyone because he's gotta be... he's... Ever since we kin assigned him Blackwell from Ace Attorney, it's just kind of... There's no going back from that. Kaido and you share a zodiac. Oh, yep, that's it. That's it. I say as if I'm so like I don't believe in zodiac, but I really like to play around with them. I think they're funny. I like it. I did a test once on like what zodiac are you most like, and the one that I was least like by a huge margin, the one that was least like was Capricorn, which is what I am. So I found that very funny. But I do also like I get along with Cancers really well. Like I will naturally click with a Cancer in a way that's kind of like unsettling. I'll find someone who is a Cancer sign and we will just immediately be like best friends and Captain Otters is Monokuma. Yeah. 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 Lynn, friend of Crab. What is everyone's, if you were to kin assign yourself for 100 line characters, who would it be? Unfortunately, I'm Gaku, because I am very pathetic. Actually, let's look at the list. Report card time. No, I'm Shoma. I forgot about that. I'm Shoma after therapy, a few years of therapy. Ursa is like if you squished Takamaru and Hiroko together. Just like squish. I would say Arrow gives me Kako vibes in the sense that she is very, perceptive. I feel like that's something that really sticks. Shoma, oh, I love Shoma. I'm bad at consider self-earning, but I'll half jokingly say Mervrim. Yeah? Oh, Mervrim. I'm so excited for us to... You're gonna meet Terum Tommy at some point, and you'll actually be able to hear her this time. The one that does the thing. Everyone who grew up poor is a little bit Gaku. You never got DR1 kin assigned. Let me see. Oh, I have to think about it. Okay. I don't want you to take it the wrong way, because I know people don't see him the way that I do. I can't remember his name, but he was my favorite character. The Hall Pass dude. And I say that because I feel like you're like me, like on like the TISM spectrum of like, you like to have specific, you like things to follow specifics. If that makes sense. That's what I feel in my heart. Taka. Oh my god, I fucking love him. I love him so much. I cried really hard at just him not coping after chapter 2, I believe it was. 2? 2, I think it was 2. But yeah, Taka's my favorite, and that's actually who I think I would kin assign you. After Butter, yeah. Butter was a hard time for everyone. My DR1 kin assign is Hero. How do you survive? He's so stupid. He's stupid and way too old for high school, and he's actually statistically more likely to be wrong than right when it comes to his fortune telling. Like, he's everything I am. I feel it so much in my heart. Though it's hard to kin assign people, like, after just one character, because nobody is ever just, like, one thing, right? Oh, Ursa, that's what I was gonna say. Something I realized earlier today. So, like, for the past couple months, I've just been not that hungry. Like, I eat. You know, I'm fine. It hasn't been an issue. But my problem is I used to eat very large portions whenever I had it. The thing he ever did that stuck with me was the time he was homoerotic with Butter. He's my favorite. He's my fucking favorite. And don't mistake the fact that I forgot his name. It's because what he goes by in English and what he goes by in Japanese are different, so my brain after a while decided to not remember either of them despite him being my favorite. I don't know. I felt it, like, I clicked with him. I felt it. But yeah, I was saying, I'm still playing with this eraser, by the way. If you keep seeing me looking down, I'm playing with this eraser. It's very fun. I should have a stream where I just play with this eraser. Hand cam. Playing with eraser. Let's look at Shoma. Let's look at Ado! I miss him so bad. I miss him every day. Okay. So, what I realized, so I used to eat large portions whenever I did eat. And then Ursa said something to me a couple months ago, just like about, like, they were just talking about their own eating habits, and they were like, it's like, I still gotta...
I know these nuts.
I know these nuts! Oh, got him! I love him. But yeah, hold on, no, my thoughts there, don't worry, I didn't forget it. I just forgot how words work for a second. Okay, Ursa said something about, because we both grew up really poor. So Ursa was like, I gotta remind myself that I don't have to always eat every drop of, like, everything on my plate. Like, we're not in a position anymore that we have to eat everything to the point of feeling sick. Because it's not, like, all we have, you know? Because we're so used to that lifestyle. Where you have so little, and it's like you're constantly eating things just to... You're eating what you can to make sure it doesn't go bad. You have so little, you know, like, you're eating only, like, shitty processed foods, etc., etc. But, like, something about hearing that is, like, I'm in a position where I don't have to, like, worry about not having food. That's what it is. I don't have to worry about not having food on my plate. Something about that really clicked, and ever since then, I've just, like, not been as hungry. I'm like... Aww. Because I was like, I want to be just like my dad, or the same plate as him. My thing is more, we grew up food stamp poor. Like, I did not get to go out. We rarely went out for anything. So it was like, thankfully, we were very lucky that my parents, or my mom, usually cooked every day, so we usually had a dinner. But my breakfast and lunch were definitely from school. And there was food available on non-school days, but not really, and... My comfort foods are ramen, SpaghettiOs, and cereal. SpaghettiOs used to be... Yeah. It used to be SpaghettiOs, cereal, peanut butter sandwiches. That's what I say. There was a time... Man, I'm going to share a fuck-up story with you guys. When we were... I went upstate to visit my dad briefly once. I see that maxed out Ado Bond ring. I actually maxed him out first, not because he's my favorite, but because I knew I was going to go on the kill routes after. So I knew he was going to be only around for a limited time. Like, if I think someone's not going to be around much, I have to max them out first. But yeah, so, sure, Jan. I mean it. I was like, I should save Ado for last, because I like him, and I like to save the best for last. So I was like, oh, he's not going to be around, never mind. Ado, here's some earplugs. Talk to me. But yeah, once upon a time, so I just came back from, visiting my dad for a while out of state. It was the first time I had, like, really spoken to my dad in years. It's a whole other thing. And when my mom picked us up from the airport, she dropped us off at home. And it was so weird, it was so suspicious that she was like, you can leave your bags in the car. I'm going to go to Burger King real quick. Do you want anything? I was like, one, why are you saying that we can leave our bags in the car? We're home. We're just going to take our stuff inside. We're right here. Like, that was a weird thing to insist upon. But also, you're going out to Burger King? We don't got money for Burger King. Like, sometimes, I guess. And that's when she disappeared. She went missing for like a week, actually. We had to call the cops. We had to do an investigation. They found my grandma's car, which she was driving. They found it in a completely different state with my mom's phone in a different state. We were sure that she was going to be like dead in the trunk. No, it turns out she was just high out of her mind on the other side of town and let somebody else take the car out of state. She said that a friend of hers stole the car from her. Come on. I don't believe you for a second. But yeah, it was so weird. And I'm still like, and after that was also when I realized that my Nintendo Wii was missing. And up until that point, my mom never stole from me. So that, like, the fact that she crossed that line there, and that she may have had the intention to steal even more from us, was like, that's when I like moved out. Even though I didn't have a place to go, I was like, I gotta leave. I'll be homeless. I don't care. This is, you've crossed the line. But yeah, just the Burger King thing reminded me of that. We did not have money for Burger King. What was she doing at Burger King? That was not right. Spoiler alert, she didn't go to Burger King. Sorry I'm not playing the game, I'm just talking about shit. Now depressing shit after we went from the kin assigning. I can go back to the kin assigning. I just wanted to share my little story as it came to my mind. My mom was a very good parent until she gave up. She has drug issues. Do you think Ada would like Burger King? Now we're just looking at his ugly ass. Yeah. No, he wouldn't. Oh, he'd hate it. Oh, he likes cleaning. You think this OCD bitch wants to go to fast food? You think this bitch wants fast food? I do love fan art of him. Like, there's a lot of fan art, like, if there's any ship art of him in Takumi, it usually has him, like, using, like, hand sanitizer or, like, disinfectant spray and stuff like that. It's so funny. It's so funny. I really love it. I'm like, you guys understand everything. You understand him so well. I think if he had to choose between Burger King and McDonald's, he'd go to Burger King because he'd mistakenly think that would be cleaner. Because sometimes they are, but that's just because they're less busy. But Burger King is where Salty got really, really bad food poisoning once at, like, the worst possible time. Which 100-line character would be hangry for burger? Oh, Tsubasa. Let me show you. Hold on. Tsubasa, canonically. Preferred foods, fast food. It's Tsubasa, baby. I wonder if Gaku would like it. I wonder how Gaku feels about fast food. Does he feel like it's a ripoff? He'd probably think it's a ripoff. Tsubasa is the Burger King! How can you say that? Ursa's right there. I forgot about the sponsor. I miss Ado every day, who may or may not be the sponsor. It sounded impossible, but being told we could do this by Hiroko of all people, somehow it felt like we really could. Maybe the others would have a better opinion of me if I played a part in taking down the sponsor. Maybe we could become friends again. I fell asleep clinging to that small ray of hope that had lighted up in my heart. This is so depressing. Ursa, this was your first route. Ursa, this was your first route. This is so fucking depressing. He just went back in time to go through these shitty 100 days all over again for a chance to make everyone survive. And this is, ooh, ouch. Save your progress, that's scary. Alright, recap. Hiroko committed bee murder. Also, Hiroko might be a time traveler and has planned to kill his sponsor, but who cares? Bee murder, right? No, we have decided that she is, bee friends, and she's petting the bees and giving them little treats. Or not petting them, because they probably want their space. God, please do a several days later. I mean, I'm enjoying this, I just... If it's a lot of the same thing over and over again. An alliance? Sure, sign me up. Yugamu agreed to join the anti-sponsor alliance so readily I almost felt disappointed. That's it? Oh. That's my Melgo eat alarm, but turns out I already ate. Ha ha ha, suckers. You know I've been eating a lot lately? Here's chicken tenders. Throwing chicken tenders in the air fryer. Just a lot. I don't know why. It's just, I can't stop eating chicken tenders. It's not even like a favorite food. I just can't stop. That's it? You're not gonna think about it a little more? Or, oh, hold on. It was a fish delivery. I forgot that on Thursdays, my brother-in-law goes out of town, not far, but goes out of town for some gaming stuff, like D&D stuff and whatnot, comic stuff, and he usually stops by a fish place along the way to bring back to Salty. I don't know, I'm sharing all this with you guys. It's a fish delivery. It's just him bringing fish. Enjoy the fish. That's it? You're not gonna think about it a little more? We're going up against someone virtually invincible, you know. Oop. It's a risky gamble that may very well end in our own deaths. The same amount of risk we're facing if we continue playing this game, right? We may not end up in last place during the first round, but what about the second? What about the third, the fourth, and so on? We'd be completely worn out by then. Will we be able to drive away any commanders who chose to launch an attack during that time? Either way, our strength will slowly be sapped away. Exactly. None of the others have noticed yet, but we're standing at the crossroads of destiny right now. Either we break free of the situation, either by defeating the sponsor, or get slowly tortured to death as the game drags on. This game has a lot of lines, so I'm not surprised at there being some typos and stuff like that, but it throws me off. As you can imagine how grateful I am to Hiroko for taking the lead in revolting against the status quo. The thing is... His expression darkens. I have one major cause of concern with this alliance. I will say I don't mind the typos, because the game works great. It is not buggy. There are no issues. The combat is actually good and well thought out. It's not just garbage. So yeah. What's that? Hiroko's current teammate, Darumi. She's made no secret of how much she loves killing games. Hard to believe she'd be sympathetic to our quest to put an end to this game, you know what I mean? I'm sure Hiroko will have a clever way to hide it from her or something. She said as much last night. But what does Darumi think about this plan? Killing the sponsor to end the game. She may get mad because she loves her killing games so much. I'm keeping it a secret from her. She's merely my in-game partner, that's all.
Oh.
I was never going to let her join the anti-sponsor alliance. Incomprehensible. Why even bother teaming up with her in the first place? I'm sure she has her reasons that she won't reveal even if we press. Ah yes, femme fatale, thy name is Hiroko. Not that I approve of allies keeping secrets from each other. Hiroko, be more trusting of your dog. That's a girl's best friend. You speak for yourself. Point taken. We'll put Darumi on the back burner for now. So what exactly are we expected to do? Good question. Oh, she's saying something here that we haven't seen yet. Okay. Our top priority is to earn as many points as possible. The plan immediately falls apart if anyone in this alliance gets executed in the first round. Stay in a rank that safeguards you from that outcome. Understood. Safety first. Basically, we focus on the hunt in the morning and anti-sponsor alliance activities in the afternoon. Your role in the alliance is...
Oh.
B analysis. Good? You mean fabulous. I'm dying to get my hands on those B remains already. By the way, what's your role? Takumi, I want you to investigate the identity of the sponsor. Focus on whether they're an invader or not. Okay. Anything for you. How exactly am I gonna do that? Look up books in the library or something?
Oh.
Horses for courses and all that jazz, right? Best person to ask about invaders would be an invader herself. Are we gonna give her her fucking helmet? So, Ava then. Yeah, Hiroko passed me the key to the cage in the courtyard and said she'll leave the interrogation to me. You think she'll be cooperative?
Ah.
She's a former commander we captured and imprisoned. I doubt she'll betray her companions so easily. I know. Let me tag along. I'm quite the killer torturer if I do say so myself. Nope. You stay far, far away from her. And wipe that drool off your face. I love... Their dynamic is so good. It wasn't easy for me to build some semblance of a friendly relationship with Eva, and I wasn't about to let this lunatic flush that down the proverbial toilet. Acknowledged. I'll follow Hiroko's general directions as instructed. That means going out there to earn some invader points right now. You ready, Takumi?
Yeah!
Yeah, ready when you are. We got sucked into a killing game, Killer Bees, you know how it is. Yeah. Me from Hialeah, oh yeah. Or I should say, me from Miami, yeah, I get it. Happens all the time. We took out our weapons and went about attacking the invaders loitering the ruins. I applied Yugamo's advice from yesterday about treating the killings as mundane work. Lifting up my sword quietly and bringing it down nonchalantly. It's just work, I kept repeating to myself in my head. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. It's just work. No, that sponsor isn't one of us. When I asked Ava about the sponsor's identity, she flatly rejected the possibility of them being an invader. Absolutely impossible. I can stake my life on it. You must have solid proof to be so sure. The proof is in the strangeness of their abilities. If they were truly one of our ilk, they wouldn't be using blood-sucking bees to fight. What do you mean? Bees are taboo in your religion or something? Not the bee. The blood-sucking. The absorption of divine blood is strictly prohibited in our commandments. Divine blood, meaning the cryptoglobin running in our veins? Absorbing cryptoglobin was prohibited. That reminded me of something similar I heard during my previous 100 days. Which proved that the sponsor of this game couldn't have been an invader, since they absorbed Kurata's cryptoglobin. First of all, if the hosts were one of us, why would they organize a game to hunt down their own kinds? Yeah, good point. It didn't make sense for an invader to urge the enemy to hunt down other invaders. However, this did complicate matters. If the sponsor was neither Special Defense Unit nor School Invader, did that mean they were an unknown third party? By the way, Takumi, if you don't mind me asking. Ava suddenly changed the subject. Remember that favor I asked for the other day? Did you bring it for me? Bring what? Takumi! You know, my mask? You promised me you'd return it to me. Oh, he completely forgot. Right, she did ask me for her mask a while back. She said, like, she basically said she feels naked without it, and yet we completely forgot about that. The mask was really important to her, as much as I'd like to give it back to her right now. I'm sorry, Ava. I'm going to have to go back on that promise. You'll have to bare your face for a little while longer. Why? Why are you being so mean to me? She grabbed hold of the cage bars as she protested, tears welling up in her eyes. Exposing our plain faces is as embarrassing as walking around outside without clothing. Bro, that's what I was saying. Do you enjoy humiliating me so much? This is prisoner abuse. Wait, calm down. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just the timing's not right. What do you mean the timing's not right? The mask is a symbol of your identity as commander, right? Wearing it will make everyone realize that you're also a target of the invader hunt. Oh. You get this point, Takumi. You get this one. Except no, because she's on school grounds. She's safe. As a commander, Eva was most likely one of the targets of this game. Her death would likely result in a lot of points. If anyone realized that, she was bound to be murdered sooner or later.
Hey!
Then again, they could just, like, let her out and let her run to chase her, and yeah. I can't give you back your mask in order to keep you safe. That's all. I can protect myself. I'm not known as a hero among my people for nothing. But you can't use any of your powers when you're inside this prison. You'd be like a sitting duck. But... Look, you have to just accept it. I'm not about to sit around and watch you get killed. You're not getting your mask back, no matter what. Damn, dude. Eva protested entirely unconvinced. Oh, Eva looked entirely unconvinced. And it seemed like she was about to protest again, but... This is awful. Yeah, that's true. He's doing a good job of bluffing. He might have actually considered it, but... She sighed deeply in what sounded like resignation to me. Either way, he didn't consider the fact that, it doesn't count. She's safe here. Hey, cheer up. Once the game is over, you can have your mask back, okay? A maskless life isn't that bad once in a while, see? No risk of heat damage to your face. Kill this man. I'm very sorry. She ignored my encouragements and apologies in favor of glaring at me through half-lidded eyes.
You're so useless. Can't even fetch a simple mask for me?
Get his ass. I thought I'd been imagining things. Did she just whisper something really out of character for her? Ava, sorry, can you repeat that again? Did I hear you calling me useless? Do you have a problem with me speaking the truth now? I can go on, you know.
Takumi's a gibbering idiot! The enemy of all maidenkind! Downright pervert! I'll sue you for prisoner abuse one day.
Get his ass! Get his ass! Ava had done a complete about-face. What could have transformed that sweet, docile lady from just now into this sharp-tongued witch? Hey, not with the gendered stuff. Son, can you repeat that insulting thing? It's not a king thing. Ew, send Shoma back. I'm guessing these are your true colors, huh? Yes, I'm done playing nice. I know I won't be getting anything out of you. This is the pits of the pits. After all that hard work, I didn't even get to see a glimpse of my mask. Why don't you give it back already? Oh, she's crying. The shock of not being able to get her mask back made Eva burst into tears. She had been putting on an act all this time. I was astonished by the fact and annoyed by her hurtful accusations, but... What am I supposed to do now? I couldn't muster up the anger to chide her as she wept sadly. She was likely mentally strained from the stress of being held in the middle of an enemy stronghold. No wonder everyone hates me. I quietly left the courtyard so as not to agitate Ava any further. After that, I returned to my room and organized the information I'd gotten out of Ava in a notebook. And then, once night fell... Bing bong. Bop, 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 bop. The bedtime announcement played. Ooh, two in my room. Hello. By rights, we should all be turning off the lights and jumping into bed right now, but... The Alliance meeting shall now begin. We'll take turns to share our findings of the day with each other. It had been decided that the Anti-Sponsor Alliance would be holding nightly meetings in my room to exchange information starting from tonight. You start first, Takumi. Learned anything new about the identity of the sponsor? Yes, according to what Ava told me, I shared the results of my investigation with everyone. About how the bee could not have been a weapon of an invader. I think he's just stupid. I think he just forgot. I think he just forgot that she's safe here. He's not bright. That blood-sucking was taboo to the invaders, so the sponsor couldn't have been the one since they sucked Kurata's blood. It would take him 2 seconds. It's not like he's gonna get on anyone's good side anyways, so may as well. God. In conclusion, it's quite likely the sponsor's an unknown third party, unrelated to us or the school invaders.
Huh?
That's all from me. We're already having enough trouble with the invaders, and now there's a third party? This is highly displeasing.
Oh.
Be that as it may, I must commend you for a job well done. It's remarkable work for a person of your intelligence. Get his ass. Thanks, but can I get something other than a backhanded compliment once in a while?
Oh.
I'll work on it when I feel like it. I think she's stressed and desperate. I think she was more lying about being angry. I think she was lying about being mean, like she's trying to pull that card out because she's not got much left in her. So that's a no. Allow me to go next. After dismembering the very alive bee, and he's not dismembered at all, I made several discoveries. First of all, the bee was modeled after a type of parasitic wasp. A horrible species that parasitizes the bodies of butterfly larvae and feeds off their innards. That's cute! Basically, that bee was simply a scaled-up version of a parasitic wasp. That's just one major difference between this bee and an actual parasitic wasp. And getting his live story. Yeah, exactly. Bees and hornets usually use their stingers to inject poison into an enemy's body. This giant bee, however, uses it to suck stuff out. So we're butterflies. Aw. There are butterflies on the courtyard cages. They're fake, but you know. Like a blood collecting device of sorts. It works more like a mosquito stinger. We all saw the bee use it to suck the blood out of Kurata. Yes, and she was drained in a few seconds, a testament to the strength of its suction. But it does bring up another question. The body of the bee has nowhere to store the blood it sucks. So where did Kurata's blood disappear to? Maybe it was warped to another place instantly? Ooh! It's likely that's what's happening. Maybe it's designed to transfer all the nutrients it sucks up into the sponsor's tummy. In other words, the sponsor's using the bees to consume cryptoglobin. Just a hypothesis. Keep an eye on that. Commander Absorption 5. Although, who knows? If that turned out to be true, it would mean the sponsor absorbed Kurata's blood. The thought of my friend's blood being used as food sparked an intense rage within me. And that's all I've got. Let's hear what Hiroko has to say now. Any progress on that suit the sponsor's wearing? Yes, I'd venture to say there's been some major progress, much more than I initially expected. I may be able to get my hands on a spare suit worn by the sponsor in the very near future. There's a spare suit? Yes, and I've almost pinpointed its location. All that's left is to refine the coordinates. Hiroko previously said the sponsor's invincibility came from that suit. If we could secure something similar, wouldn't that make us invincible as well? Where is the spare? We can look for it together. No, that won't work. I'll search for it myself. Why? 3 sets of eyes are faster than 1, right? Because I'm the only one who can find that place. Something terrible beyond all imagination may happen if someone other than me discovered it. So don't even try, understand? Her assertive tone made it clear that there would be no further discussion on the matter. Something that could cause the usually placid Hiroko to get so worked up had to be extraordinary. Okay, I'll respect your wishes even if I don't understand them. It's for the best. Moving on, what's the plan for tomorrow and beyond? I need you two to continue your research. We're having a dire lack of good information right now. Don't forget to keep earning points in the game as well. Stay in 6th place or higher. Also, avoid situations that may end up with you dying to mere minions. As usual, we're going with safety first. If you accidentally die, I'll bring you back to life and kill you myself, Takumi. Why only me? Because if anyone will screw up, it's you. I'll be fine. Yugama's with me, and I'm not that bad of a fighter myself. You should be watching out for yourself. You're the first to die last time. Please, are you talking to me? I'm much stronger than the Hiroko you knew. Darumi and I could take out a commander or two by ourselves. Darumi, huh? Yugama's expression darkened at that. Hiroko, I just don't get it. Why would you team up with Darumi of all people? I'll be brutally honest, the fact that you're a team doesn't sit right with me. She loves her killing games. I can't imagine she won't at least try to sabotage our work if she finds out about it. Rest assured that she'll never find out. She's just my in-game partner. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm talking about what-ifs right now. You can't guarantee that it won't happen. You really ought to dissolve your partnership with her. No, I'm not letting her out of my sight. She has an important role to play as well. Which is? I can't tell you. Why not? Shouldn't allies share as much information with each other as possible? Yugama continued to question Hiroko about her reason for teaming up with Darumi, but she kept quiet throughout. The alliance meeting ended on a slightly sour note because of that. Ooh. Day 29. Oh, we've got, they said on the 35th is when, oh, a lot of stuff happens on the 35th. Look how big that window is. Oh, because of that, yeah, that would make sense. Okay, I'm gonna stop here for now. And take a little breaky. Thank you all for coming to my stream. I will hopefully be streaming more again soon. I don't know how YouTube works. I'm looking at the YouTube stream. I'm like, what's going on? I don't understand it. But it's there, so it's on the VOD. That'll be great. I want to go to this page. Thank you all for coming. Oh no, chat's not on frame. Yay. Oh no, TV frame under the chat. Okay, there we go. I want to stream more soon, maybe over the weekend, we shall see. Tomorrow, Ursa's going to be playing some Resident Evil. I'm very excited to see Leon's biceps. Okay, on that thought, goodbye!